Hi guys! Today we're going to look at how we can make use of ready-made assets to improve the appearance of a game in Unity. We'll use assets to create this level. We'll also make use of this free model for our playable character. We'll start with this scene that has a capsule that we can control and make jump around. We created this in our 3D platformer series, so take a look if you want to know how it was done. You can download this project and the final game we're working towards by supporting us on Patreon. All the links you need can be found in the description. OK, we're going to start by having a look at one of the primary sources for assets in Unity, the Unity Asset Store. We'll navigate to assetstore.unity.com. Here you'll find all sorts of assets that you can use in your game. There are 3D models, particle effects, sprites, sound effects, and just about anything else you can think of to help you build your game. You may have the desire and skills to create everything yourself, and that's great. But if you don't, then the Asset Store is a good place to look. These assets vary in price, but there are lots of free ones to get you started. Once you find an asset you like, you can click the Add to My Assets button to add it to your collection. Then you can click Open in Unity to import it into your game. We've actually created an asset package specifically for this tutorial series. Originally, we were going to make it available on the Asset Store, but then we realised we could better cater it to our series by hosting it ourselves. We'll head over to our Patreon page to download the asset, patreon.com/Ketra Games. Then we'll find the post with the package attached. The direct link to this post can be found in the description. We'll click to download the attachment. Once it's downloaded, we'll double-click the package. This will open the package import in Unity. We'll click the Import button to import all the assets. This is the same process as if the package had been downloaded from the Asset Store. Once everything is imported, we'll go to the Project panel to have a look. We can see there are various new folders. For now, we'll just look at the Prefabs folder. A Unity prefab acts as a game object template that you can use to create multiple instances in a scene. For example, there are several platform prefabs. We can drag these prefabs into the scene to create instances of the platforms. You can build a level however you like using these prefabs. We're going to use a pre-made level though. We'll delete all the existing platforms from the scene. Then we'll drag the Level 1 prefab into the hierarchy. This prefab contains the whole environment for our first level. It has the platforms, ocean, and the start and end portals. We'll make sure the level is centered in the scene by resetting its transform. We'll go to the inspector. Then we'll click the 3 dots on the transform and select Reset. We need to raise the player slightly to fit with the new scene. We'll select it in the hierarchy and set its position to 2.1 on the y-axis. Now that we've got the environment created, the next thing we're going to do is upgrade our character. We'll head over to mixamo.com. This site provides lots of free character models and animations. You have to create an account. Once logged in, we'll click on the Characters tab. There are lots of characters to choose from, but we're going to choose this one called Doozy. we'll click Download. For the format, we'll select FBX for Unity. Then we'll click Download. We'll navigate to the Assets folder of our project. Then we'll open the Models folder. We'll name this Doozy and click Save. Once it's downloaded, we'll go back to Unity. If we go to the Models folder in the Project panel, we can see that the character model has been imported. If we select it, we can see a preview in the inspector. At the moment, it doesn't have any textures. This is because the textures are embedded in the model. To fix this, we'll select the Materials tab. Then we'll click the Extract Textures button. We'll select the Textures folder. This has extracted all the texture images into our assets. Now, in the preview, we can see that the textures are showing. It doesn't look quite right though. This is because one of the textures doesn't have the correct texture type. We'll go to the Textures folder in the Project panel. Then we'll find the normal map for the character. This is a special type of texture that determines how bumpy the character looks. We need to tell Unity that it's a normal map rather than a standard texture. We'll go to the inspector and set the texture type to normal map. Then we'll scroll down and click Apply. Let's go back to the Models folder to check if this has fixed the problem. We'll select the character and check the preview again. Now the textures look correct. To make use of this character model, we'll first remove the existing capsule representation of the player. We'll select the player in the hierarchy and delete the graphics child object. Then we'll drag the Doozy model from the project panel onto the player in the hierarchy. We'll right-click this in the hierarchy and select Rename. We'll rename it to Graphics. We can now see the character in the scene, but it's floating in the air at the moment. To fix this, we'll go to the inspector. We'll click the three dots on the transform and then select Reset. The final change we need to make is to adjust the capsule collider to better fit the character. We'll set the radius to 0.4. And we'll set the height to 1.7. We'll lower its centre slightly by setting the Y position to 0.83. Now we can press play to try out our new character. We can move around and jump the same as before, but now it looks a bit more like a real game. In the next video in this series, we'll improve this further by making the player rotate in the direction of movement. If you want to be alerted when this one's out, then subscribe and click the bell icon. If you have any questions or feedback on this video, let us know in the comments. A big thank you to all our patrons, we really appreciate you helping to support the channel. If you'd like to help and also get access to the source code, you can find details in the description. Thanks guys!